The show starts in 1 minute.
Good evening, folks. We've a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Oh, I thought that was me. Sorry. Hey, everybody. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please. My Tuesday night live stream. How are you? I'm all right. Coming up on the show, some food, some drink, some games, top 15 list. You know, the huge. But before we do any of that, I wouldn't mind seeing who's here in the chat. So, it works. All right. Here it is. We like to celebrate the first three people in the chat. And according to my chat, I'm going to go here to call it up. Hey, you think I'd be prepared? All right. Today's gold medalist. And still working on your gold. The work is done. It's Joey's World. Today's gold medalist, Keith, with the silver, and Paul Eichenlaub with the bronze. The first three people in the chat. I sure do appreciate that. You know, the training and, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into being the first three people in the chat. I'm honored that you would work that hard for me. It just leaves me speechless. Well, not really. If that were true, I wouldn't be talking, would I? Who else is here? Let's see. Pepper Tree Villa. Hey there. We had a break from the Pepper Tree Villa Monday night live stream last night. At least I think there was a break. I was told that there would be a break, so I didn't bother checking YouTube. I assume because of the holiday, they took a holiday break from their live streams. So, yeah. Sir Gary of the Beach is welcome in. Good evening, and I am doing well. How are you? Samantha Lowe, good to see you. Cherie, Surfer Girl, is also in the chat. Youper Wisdom Videos, hello to you as well. There it is. Mar in Memphis, always a pleasure. Catherine Wilby, great to see you as well. Donna Jaworski, season's greetings. There it is. Clicked on the wrong one. Rye Guy, welcome in. Hello. Hello to you. Before I forget, I want everybody to know that I'm going to be on the D&G Explorers Wednesday evening live stream tomorrow. Here we are. Look at that. We're going to celebrate summer movie, I don't know, summer movie blockbusters or just summer movies. And we're going to celebrate it through trivia. We're going to ask each other trivia questions about summer movies. So I'm really looking forward to that. I am coming up with my list of questions to ask them. And I'm about halfway through. So, yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm looking forward to that. More on that later. Arjons, welcome in. Great to see you. Mandy Adams, welcome in. Good evening. I also saw Samantha Lowe is here. Did I say hi to Sam? Hello. Candyman, Cynthia. Hello. I think I got everybody. I'll I'll keep checking back. Let's see. Catherine Wilby, wait a minute. I see a super chat. Let me call that up. Catherine Wilby, please use this for whatever you need, even if it's acid. Thank you so much. You are too kind and funny. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that. I will be eating something in just a little bit. Not much. Although, let me get one thing out of the way. Last week I showed you a what we call it's called a munch pack, and it looked a lot like this. It wasn't this because this is a different one. We received a munch pack. It's a subscription, and you get snacks from around the world. And what I didn't realize is there was a munch pack that we received a while back, and nobody ate anything from it. So it's right here. So I'm going to show you what's in this one. And if you'll remember, and they don't sponsor me, and it's not like I have an affiliate link with them. It's just fun. They have different sized packs, and we have the smallest one. It's called the Mini. Mini. The next size up is the original, which includes everything in the Mini, plus the stuff out here on the red pages. And then the family pack includes all of that stuff, plus the stuff here on the green pages. But what was in this hidden munch pack that we got, I guess we'll start here. This is from Jamaica. And it's a salty snack treat. It's called Holiday Bigfoot Cheese Snack. Holiday, I guess, as in vacation? I'm guessing. I don't really know. It says, these Bigfoot-shaped puffs that are packed with a tasty cheddar cheese flavor will remind you of a cheese doodle. Okay. I'm not going to eat them. I actually think, and I might be wrong about this, that we've received these in another munch pack months back. So, yeah, it's a puffy cheese snack. Okay, next. What's this? This one's from Italy. I'll show it to you there. This is called the Matilde Vincenzi Delizia Cream Bar, a luxurious snack featuring 192 layers of delicate and flaky puff pastry dough. The inside is filled with delicious pastry cream. They're a perfect snack-sized portion. 192 layers? Who are they kidding? It looks... I think I have to try this one. Which means... I get to use... this. All right. It's. I thought there were. See that the package looks like there's two of them, but that's one broken in half. So here it is, and it's kind of hard. Well, here we go. I didn't get much filling. I like that a lot. It would go great with coffee. It's very flaky. It's the inside is sweet, but not too sweet, and there's not a ton of it. There's not a ton of the filling. You can't even see it there, actually. But very, I don't know if there's 192 layers, but I enjoyed that. That was tasty. It's more vanilla-y. On the package, it looked like it might be lemon or something like that. But let's see. I don't know what's in it. It's not great for you. I see the word margarine in here. Okay, we're gonna move on. It was all right. Let me go back here. There we go. Next, I'm abandoning everything. D&G Explorers, welcome in. Dilly dilly. I actually have a dilly dilly coming up in just a little bit. If you're just joining us, welcome. Let's see. All right. It looks like a deep fried pickle. I guess it did, kind of. I do love fried pickle slices. Those are wonderful. Yeah. Mr. Fulton Mraz, welcome in. July 20th is your 23rd birthday, and it's 100 degrees. What? Well, happy early birthday to you, and stay in the shade. Sunblock is a good idea. Wow, look at this. If we're all 84, that sounds wonderful. It's only 76 with low humidity. Wow. Glad the AC's working. Mars says it's 96 in Memphis. What is it right now? It's 94 here in Tampa right now. Sir Gary, it is coming. Although I do need an address, somewhere to send that. And I am looking forward. You know what? Send me a message. Give me where to send it to, what color you want, all that stuff. It is on the way. Be my pleasure. Let's see. Oh, there. Just lost where I was. I'm so sorry. Let's get back to eating, because that's really what I want. There's Noah. Welcome in, Noah. Keith says it's 95. Man, it's hot everywhere, isn't it? Okay, next. Oh, interesting. This is the Pi 10 Energy 99 sticks, taro flavored. There's the 99 there. And taro is one of those grains there. I don't know which one. This is from Taiwan. And it says, this all-natural rice cake roll is made up of 12 different kinds of cereals. It has a crunchy and puffy texture with a subtle sweet taro flavor, similar to the flavor of sweet potatoes. Ooh. I'm not going to try it right now, but that's good to know. We also have... Oh, I don't see this on the... Oh, yeah, there it is. This is from Poland. Let me hold this up there like this. Carmelli strawberry cream. It just says strawberry cream, but it feels like they're candies. Let's open it. I'm not going to eat it, but it's sweet, creamy, strawberry flavored hard candies. This bag comes with enough to share, but you probably won't want to. Clever marketing, Carmelli. Oh, I see. They're tiny. And they're just teeny tiny little things. They're hard candies. I don't love hard candies, but... Finally, from Greece, this is the Serendipity peanut butter sticks with raspberry jam. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was reading at the same time. Again, from Greece. Deliciously crunchy peanut butter sticks that are ready to be dipped into sweet raspberry jam. It's a fun alternative to the classic peanut butter and jelly combination that everyone will love. Again, this is Munch Pack snacks from around the world. It's been a lot of fun to get these, although I think we're going to cancel our subscription pretty soon. The boys, it was for the boy, and he's going away to school in the fall, so... and apparently he doesn't eat anything in these anymore anyway, so... yeah, what are you going to do? But it was fun while it lasted. Let's get to the Dilly Dilly I had mentioned, because D&G Explorers are here. Dilly Dilly! And I don't know... I'm not a big drinker. but for the holiday, for the 4th of July yesterday, I thought, well, let's get a little something. And I'm not a mixologist. I'm not a bartender. I don't even know what's in many popular drinks, including mojitos, which I enjoy. I know I've had mojitos before and have enjoyed them a great deal, though I don't really know what's in them. I had to look it up. A mojito, according to Wikipedia, is a traditional Cuban highball. Again, I drink so little that I don't know what that means. I don't know what a highball is. It doesn't matter. The cocktail often consists of 5 ingredients: white rum, sugar, lime juice, soda water, and mint. Its combination of sweetness, citrus, and herbaceous mint flavors is intended to complement the rum and has made the mojito a popular summer drink. And we're all about celebrating summer here. So I saw this in the refrigerator aisle at the Winn-Dixie. Cutwater, I guess is the name of the brand. Mint and lime rum mojito. I've already had one. But let's ASMR this. Sherry, welcome in. Happy 4th of July to you. Okay, Gary. I'll make sure to check that out. Let's see. Here we go. There's my ice. It's already melting. Okay. Seltzery. It looks like Alka-Seltzer, but I assure you it's I know it's pretty good. So, dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Well, that's pretty good, and it's great that I don't have to mix anything. And you know, I've had pre-packaged margaritas, and they're not the best. And again, I'm not a huge drinker, so this'll do. This is pretty good. Minty, and I don't really think I taste the rum. It tastes like a mint seltzer, is what it tastes like to me. Well, that's great. I gotta be careful though, because I'm a lightweight. Yeah, that's great. I wanted to share that because other live streamers that I admire, Pepper Tree Villa, D&G Explorers,
Dilly dilly.
they dilly dilly on their shows all the time. I don't. But Ian B, welcome in. Is the rum all gone? Oh, it's in here. It's in here. Anywho. Oh, Sherry says, try the green apple sangria from Olive Garden. That means I got to go to an Olive Garden. Okay, good to know. Always looking for suggestions and everybody's favorites. I would try that. Again, I'm wearing the D&G shirt because tomorrow I'm going to be a guest on their show. And we're going to talk about summer movies and all that jazz. We're going to be coming up with trivia questions for each other. And it should be a lot of fun. Speaking of summer movies, I don't know if you've heard this, but there was a new Minions movie that came out within the week. And there is a trend among, I guess, teenagers exclusively where you dress up in your Sunday best. You dress up in a suit and tie, or frankly, I don't know if girls are doing this or if it's just guys, where they go. They've been going to the new Minions movie at the movie theater, dressed in suits, and enjoying the movie like that. It's a trend that probably started on TikTok or Snapchat or something like that. So, the boy is of that age, and you might be asking, well, did he do that? He sure did. Here he is with his buddies. There he is in the middle. posing in front of the Minions poster. They went on opening day, and you can see the one is holding a banana. They all took bananas in. Minions love bananas. I think there's a hashtag. I forget what it is. Gentle Minion or something like that. Anyway, he said it was a lot of fun. I thought, when he first told me about that, I thought they were just being goofy, but it is a trend. And there was even a story, a national story, where, well, if you look it up, if you Google this, you'll see it's nationwide. It's going on. But I guess one theater had to kick the kids out because they were misbehaving. They're teenagers. They're going to act stupid when mom and dad aren't around. Ian, I think I agree with you. It looked like a 90s ska band. Yes, or 80s. Yes, even. But I heard the movie was good. And, the girl, our daughter, is a big Minions fan. And we haven't really taken her to any movies until this weekend. We took her to her first movie at the movie theater. She's a big Minions fan. She has a lot of Minions shirts, so my wife and I took her, and we have a picture of us posing in front of a Minions poster as well, and we are all decked out in our Minions gear, and we had a great time. Snacking on M&Ms, and the theaters. Most of the theaters have the reclining seats, and I think that was my wife's first movie in a movie theater since COVID. That was only my second one. I saw Spider-Man with the boy, but this was only my second one, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. And we've got way more Minions shirts than just those, because she's a fan. My daughter's a fan. So that was our current summer movie experience. Also, speaking of summer, last week, Michelle the Quilter, welcome in and thank you. Last week, I did a top 15 list about some of my favorite things, and one of them was favorite thing I'm currently growing in my garden. Hold the phone. Cynthia with the super chat. P.O. Box correct? It is. As a matter of fact, I'll put it up on the screen. Going to hook your daughter up. Wow. Cynthia, that's too kind. Thank you very much. Here it is. There's the current P.O. Box, and it's also in the description down below. I'm pointing down below. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, well, thank you, Cynthia. I'll be sure to look forward to something in the mail. Thank you very much. Back to the garden. I mentioned the favorite thing we're growing in our garden right now are watermelons, and it's been fun to watch their watermelons progress. I took a picture earlier today. I'm going to show you. We have 2 watermelons growing right now, and you can see one of them by my left hand there. It's about the size of a cue ball, and there's another one below that. That might be just a hair larger than that. But, yeah, we're going to have watermelons pretty soon, I hope. Last year we tried growing them, and I didn't know what I was doing. I kind of still don't, but these still look great. And they're so cute. Anyway, yeah. So that's our current watermelon. That's the progress, our status report there. Donna grew watermelons in Oklahoma. I can't wait. I've got to keep my eye on these, because last year they got to about the size of a a cantaloupe, and then they stalled. And I have a feeling it was the ground we were growing them in. Now they're in a raised bed, and you can see I've got the cattle fencing to give the watermelon something to grow onto and keep it off the ground. I'm very excited about this. So hopefully I won't ruin these. Watermelon has water in with the fruit. That's right, Keith. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. I wanted to share that. Now. Oh, I know it now. We have a clearance shelf discovery. I am always scouring the clearance shelves of wherever I go. And this, I'm going to move the mojito for a moment. This is a hot sauce that was in the clearance shelf of the Publix. And my wife picked this up for me, and you can see the... Now, that's not a price tag that they usually put on their items. But on the clearance rack, they all have this particular sticker with the price crossed out of it, as if to tell you, we've reduced the price on this. Anyway, this is a brand called Siete, and they make nacho chips and hot sauces, among other things. But it's great stuff. It's made with avocado oil. This is jalapeno hot sauce. And I want to show you the ingredients because this Siete brand, it's a family-run company. And the ingredients are very minimal, and there's no garbage in this. Jalapeno pepper, water, avocado oil, apple cider vinegar, pumpkin seeds, garlic, sea salt, tomatillo, flax seeds. What's this? Quiaja extract? I don't know what that is. Chia seeds and turmeric. There's no junk in this. This is all very good stuff. And I thought we had... Well, I was hoping we had tortilla chips so I could try this. It's a hot sauce. It's not a salsa, though. So I might just put a little on my finger to try it. See how hot it is. But hang on. I forgot I had these. I'm not going to use this because this is the Siete brand. I've already opened them. Like ranch. It's like their Dorito version of a Dorito. I'll be honest, these aren't as tasty as Cool Ranch Doritos. But I wanted to try them because I like the company. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend this, but they're normal tortilla chips. They're awesome. I'll show you the ingredients of this as well. Where is it? Where am I? Oh, there it is. Again, I'm not going to read them all. But there's no garbage in these things. So I'm a big fan of this brand, Siete. And they sell them at our Publix and Costco carries Siete stuff. At least the Costco's around us. Anyway, I'm supposed to shake this. All right. Ben! Hello. I'm just going to put it on my finger and try it. I'm not going to drink a bottle of hot sauce. There is a kick to this, of course. It's jalapeno hot sauce. This would be great on a sandwich. Clearance rack. I'm not exactly sure what we paid for this. But clearance rack discoveries. Love those. Okay, I think it's time for intermission. When we come back, I'm going to go over a top 15 list. So, where are we? Oh, today's intermission, USA themed. I missed the 4th of July yesterday. So this is the 5th of July. So happy 5th of July, everybody. I'll be right back. Cynthia, I kind of agree with you. If it's not on clearance, do you really need it? That's a great question. No, you don't. I check the clearance rack every time I go into, say, the Winn-Dixie, and there's stuff on there that's been on that rack for months. It's like the same bottle of vitamin E. Nobody's buying it. And they don't mark it down further. Like they mark it down by 50%. And you would think after maybe 3 months, maybe slash it to 90%. Let's just get rid of that stuff. What are you going to do? Okay, I've mentioned this before. But I will be on with Derek and Gregory on their Wednesday evening live stream tomorrow. We're going to be discussing summer movies, and it'll be trivia night. We're going to ask each other trivia questions. There'll be multiple choice, by the way, so that people in the chat can play along with us. I did skip Wordle tonight. I don't have time for Wordle. It'll be back next week. Although I hashtagged it. What am I doing? Sorry. You know what? If I get through the top 15 list, I'll play Wordle at the end. That's what I'll do. Thank you, Mar. Mojito. So tomorrow we'll be celebrating summer blockbuster movies. I didn't want to wait till tomorrow, so my top 15 list today is about summer movies. And this isn't my list. It's from Looper, looper.com. It's a movie website, I guess. But they counted down the top 50 summer movies of all time. I'm only going to count down their top 15. But, and it's not the highest grossing summer movies. Let's see. On their website, they say if you're... under the broad umbrella of films that could be considered summer movies, you're likely to find one in almost every genre. Whether you're after a warm and upbeat rom-com, a feel-good musical, action thriller, or even horror, there's a summer movie to fit every mood. While there are some that tick both boxes, these are not necessarily movies on this list released in the summer, a slot often reserved for the biggest blockbusters, but rather films that take place during the summer season or are set in sunnier climates to give you that summery feeling all year long. So these are their top movies that take place in the summer. So that's what we're doing. If you're interested, before I even count down the top 15, if you're interested in this list on Looper's website, I've put the link in the description below. So you can cheat if you want to and click on that, or you can just watch me and we'll count them down together. All right. So, and I'll read a bit about what Looper has to say about each one. I haven't seen all of these movies. I don't agree with all of the movies, but what are you going to do? Who cares? So here's Looper's top 15 summer movies of all time. I don't really know what their criteria was or who at Looper voted. Here we go. Number 15, Stand By Me. Now, I have seen this. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I know I enjoyed it. So, Stand By Me is one of the quintessential coming-of-age films, and with the events taking place over the Labor Day weekend, it has an added significance in terms of the summer and the boys' childhood innocence coming to an end as they deal with some life-altering events. While there are, of course, moments of frivolity, and the boys have a natural and believable chemistry as friends, it also doesn't ignore the difficult circumstances they have gone through, presenting them in a way that is both accessible, sensitive, and at times, darkly funny. So that's what Looper has to say about Stand By Me. All right. Yeah, that's a good one, based on a Stephen King novella. Indeed. Yes, and that's a Rob Reiner film who was on fire in the 80s. Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, When Harry Met Sally, and others. I can't think anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that one. That's a good one. All right, number 14, Thelma and Louise. I saw this one time many years ago. It's a Ridley Scott film. Let's see what Looper has to say about Thelma and Louise. Oh, look at that poster I have. It's Un Film de Ridley Scott. I have a Spanish language, or is it Spanish? No, it's not. Thelma et Louise. The sight of Thelma and Louise in their convertible Ford Thunderbird on the dusty desert highway is one of the most enduring images in cinema, and their friendship is one that seems as though it will defy all the odds. While Thelma finds a new love interest in J.D., played by Brad Pitt, this is something wonderfully empowering in the way that these two women look after each other and be together until the bitter end, something epitomized in the iconic finale. Okay. Here we go, number 13. We're moving right along. French, Gary, thank you. You were you had the French at the beginning of the chat. And here you are again. Mojito. Number 13, Little Miss Sunshine. Saw this one time. I enjoyed it. Let's see. This surprisingly feel-good tragicomedy, never heard that term before, is both sunny by name and sunny by nature, as it documents the dysfunctional Hoover family as they take a road trip to California. The youngest member of the family, Olive, has aspirations of being a beauty queen, so the family travel with her so she can compete in the titular pageant. The Hoover family are undeniable misfits, from the moody older teen brother, played by Paul Dano, to the foul-mouthed grandfather, played by Alan Arkin, who is a voice in the Minions movie. But all of them rally around the spirited young Olive in an unforgettable road movie. So, if you haven't seen it, the payoff is at the end when she makes it to the pageant. I'll leave it at that. Yes. Somebody's talking about Rob Reiner films. The Princess Bride, that's another great 80s one. And in the 90s, he had, I was going to say Officer and a Gentleman. No, A Few Good Men, Rob Reiner. And, he was on fire for a while. And those are all fantastic movies. Number 12 on the list, The Graduate. I saw this for the first time taking a film class in college, and it was awesome. Big fan of The Graduate. What does Looper have to say? Let's see. Recently graduated from his prestigious college, Benjamin Braddock seems to exist in a perpetual state of boredom as he drifts through his post-education days in the summer spent at his parents' home in Pasadena. Plagued with the question of what he wants to do with his life and lacking clear direction, Benjamin is seduced by Mrs. Robinson, a beautiful older woman who is married to one of his father's business partners, before things take a complicated turn when he falls for her daughter, Elaine. Watching this in a film class and having so much of it explained to us by the instructor, by the professor, was really cool. This was in maybe 1993, and the professor put in a laser disc of The Graduate, and it was a special edition, and it had interviews from other filmmakers and actors, and they were all talking about The Graduate, and now that's commonplace. Now on every DVD and digital download that you purchase, stuff like that exists. But at the time, that was really cool. And excuse me. Cherie just signed up for Munch Pack. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you can cancel if you hate it. And I wish I had. I got a piece of that. I don't care. I'm just kidding. That's awesome. I'm getting a kick out of that. Disney Nerd Herders are also here.
Nerds!
Welcome in. Let's see. All right. Laser discs are. I don't know. They were so huge. Were they very breakable? They were like extra thick LPs. I don't know. Let's move on. Anyway, I remember that from that class. But like he went over Mrs. Robinson's wardrobe and the shape of her front door, and it was really cool. That really got me into movies and watching movies smarter. It was really cool. Let's go to number 11. This is In the Heights. This is the Lin-Manuel Miranda production that isn't Hamilton. There's the poster. A key theme explored in the Heights is the idea of identity and how it is shaped by where you live and who raised you, but also this idea that a sense of conflict can arise when you have aspirations to leave the community that was so formative in your upbringing. Where the film comes alive is in the streets of Washington Heights, rich in culture, music, and rhythm, creating an atmosphere that's as scorching as the temperature. I watched this. This is on Disney Plus, right? I saw it once, and I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to it, but it wasn't my favorite. But I don't remember the songs. I didn't pay attention. I know Lin-Manuel Miranda's among the best, songwriters out there. Writing songs to tell a story. Encanto, Hamilton, Moana, and more. What am I saying? All right, let's. It didn't grab my. It didn't keep my attention, I think, is what it didn't do for me. I don't know. Let's move on. Number 10, Booksmart. This is a movie that came out a few years ago. This is directed by Olivia Wilde, right? I think so. On the last day of school, best friends Molly and Amy suddenly realize that in prioritizing studying over partying, they have not optimized their school experience. Determined to make amends for the 4 years spent not partying hard, they head out for a night of debauchery. Along the way, this takes them to awkward yacht parties, murder mystery gatherings, and eventually the cool kids party where their friendship faces the ultimate test. While the story may have similar echoes to 2007's Superbad, with its focus on a group of misfits trying to have one final hurrah before college, Booksmart has considerably more heart and features one of the best and most authentic on-screen female friendships. With most of the events taking place in one night, Booksmart encapsulates the feeling of being right on the cusp of adulthood in all its terror and glory. We saw this in theaters, I believe. Now I don't remember. COVID. Anyway, Booksmart. It's funny that they compared it to Superbad because that actress on the right, her brother, what's her name? Beanie Feldstein. Her brother is Jonah Hill, who was in Superbad. I thought that was interesting. Anyway, the movie takes place mostly in one night, and these are two goody book nerds that did really well in high school, to the sacrifice of their social lives. So that this one night of partying for them is what the movie's about. Number 9, Moonrise Kingdom. We like this one in this house. Let me see if I can show you. Is this the poster? Let's see. It's kind of a poster. It's more of a cast portrait. Anyway, fans of Wes Anderson's unique, whimsical style will not be disappointed, as Moonrise Kingdom pairs his trademark symmetrical shots and beautiful pastel color palettes with the charming love story between orphan Boy Scout Sam and his feisty pen pal Susie. The pair meet in the summer of 1964, and 1 year later they decide to run away together, with Sam making a daring escape from Camp Ivanhoe under the watchful eye of Scoutmaster Randy Ward, played by Edward Norton. You can see him there. He's the tallest one in the picture, I guess because of his hat. Anyway, while Susie runs away from her family home, coincidentally called Summer's End. Moonrise Kingdom is a wistfully funny romance with an adventurous spirit that mirrors the plucky youngsters who will do whatever it takes to be together. Having corresponded with each other for a year, there is the feeling that Sam and Susie's love is more than just a summer romance, and it is refreshing to see that the film treats it genuinely and equally as valid as if they were adults. So you can see here on the very right, there's Bruce Willis is in this. On the left, you have Bob Balaban, Jason Schwartzman, Bill Murray, and I'm blanking on the actress's name. She was in Fargo and Darkman. What is her name? Oh, please help me think. She's awesome. She was in 3 Billboards. Oh, man. Please somebody help me out. Bail me out. Fran. Her name's Fran, right? No, I can't remember. I don't want to look it up. Oh, well. I'll check back with the chat, hopefully. Frances McDormand. Thank you, PTV. Fran. I was really close there. I don't know if anybody calls her Fran. Why was I blanking on that? I've seen her in so much. Anyway. Thank you. D&G Explorers are there with it as well.
Dilly dilly.
That looks like Lenny on the end. Was it? Let me see. Little bit. All right. Next. Number 8. Roman Holiday. I haven't seen this movie. Roman Holiday. Let's call it up here so you can take a look at it. There it is. In this charming summer romance, Audrey Hepburn lights up the screen as overworked European Princess Anne, who meets and falls in love with American reporter Joe Bradley while on a state visit to the Italian capital, Rome. Initially, Joe has ulterior motives when he learns she's a royal and promises his editor that he can get an exclusive interview. But it isn't long before they fall for each other as Joe shows Anne the sights of the beautiful city. While the chemistry between Bradley and Hepburn fizzes, there are bittersweet undertones to Roman Holiday. With Anne having evaded her royal responsibility, she's able to enjoy a feeling of freedom, joy, and romance with Joe. However, there is the nagging sense that this will be short-lived as government agents and law enforcement are called in to find the, quote, missing princess. Roman Holiday proved to be a hit with critics and won 3 Oscars, including Hepburn's first nomination and only win in her career. So it sounds like, because I haven't seen this before, it sounds like Jasmine from Disney's Aladdin. I'm guessing that was influenced. Had to fill up. Okay, let's see. Cynthia, I haven't seen it either. And Won 3 Oscars. It must be. It sounds like a rom-com, but is it more than a com? I don't know. Oh. Let's move on. Mar may have seen that one. Number 7, Y Tu Mama Tambien. I haven't seen this, but I listened to a podcast hosted by Brett Goldstein, who is he plays Roy Kent on Ted Lasso, the show Ted Lasso, which is on Apple TV Plus. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, his podcast is all about movies, and he asks his celebrity guests questions about movies they've seen. One of his questions is, what's the sexiest movie you've ever seen? And quite often, the answers are maybe like the first sexy movies these people have seen. So when they were kids and they saw whatever the answer is, that, was the sexiest to them. But quite often, people say this movie, Y Tu Mama Tambien. I've never seen it. But as a matter of fact, Bill Hader was his latest guest on his podcast, and he mentioned this as being the sexiest movie he's ever seen. I've never seen it. I don't know anything about it, but I'm going to read about what Looper has to say. So here's an image from it. Set over the course of one summer against the backdrop of political turmoil in Mexico, Julio and Tanak, our 17-year-old best friends, engaged in a passionate menage a trois with older woman Luisa. The three travel across country to a secluded beach, and along the way they indulge in sexual freedom and exploration, learning about themselves and each other in the process. Represented by the open road in front of them and the long, laid-back days of summer in which the film is set, this movie exudes a carefree and freewheeling feeling where love, desire, and emotion are explored without inhibitions, in turn allowing Julio and Tanak to discover who they want to be. While in theory the situation sounds idyllic, there is conflict between the characters and a surprisingly emotional ending that gives the film added pathos. So, okay. Oh. This is warm now. It's so warm in here. My ice melted. I had this refrigerated. It's no longer cool. D&G may have seen this years ago. Is the film in English? It doesn't say. I doubt it. I doubt it's probably in Spanish with English subtitles. So hopefully that, if you're interested in the film, and hopefully the subtitles won't throw you. I'll tell you one thing. When my wife and I watch things at home, regardless of what it is, we often put the subtitles on because we can't hear it. But we make a determination whether we need the subtitles or not. Quite often, if it's a foreign film, like an English film, and they just have thick accents, we'll put them on. Ben says it's Spanish dialogue. So, Christy's Corner. Christy, welcome in. Good to see you. Often watch Christy on TikTok, but I've taken a bit of a break from TikTok. But I'll be back. And Christy's on YouTube. Check out her channel, please. Let's see. I need to invest in a tiny drink refrigerator for my. This is not a we don't have basements in Florida. This is part of our garage, and we have. I guess technically we have a 3-car garage, but we have a 2-car garage, and another 1-car garage separate. And this is the 1-car garage, and the rest of the family calls this my man cave. Oh, mojito. All right, let's get back to the list. Oh, you know what? There's a banner I made. If you're just joining us, we're counting down the top 15 summer movies of all time as ranked by Looper.com. And back to the comments. Yes, I do need a fridge. You're right, Cherie. That would be great. Oh, I dig your TikToks. I haven't been on it for myself or anybody else in a while, but I will have to. I will be returning to it, but I'm on summer vacation. Mojito. Mar does the same thing with the subtitles. You have to. It's a tool there. Why not use it if you need it? And we need it quite often. All right. Number 6 on the list, Before Sunrise. I have never seen this movie. I know a little bit about it, but let's see what Looper has to say about it. With the film taking place over the course of one day, it feels like we are watching Jesse and Celine fall for each other in real time. And it is this element that makes Before Sunrise feel so special. It's a film that celebrates the art of conversation as they discuss everything from trivial observations to deeper philosophical musings on life and love. And Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy have an instant and believable chemistry. While it is dialogue heavy, it is also incredibly engaging, and much like the characters, you'll be hoping that the sun never comes up so that the day can last forever. This is directed by Richard Linklater, who directed Dazed and Confused and School of Rock, among other things. Anyway, I've never seen it, but I do know that this is part of a trilogy. I believe there's another movie called Before Sunset, maybe, and there's a third one, I think. And it's the same couple in all 3 movies, right? I'm not really sure. Haven't seen it. Or maybe there's just one sequel. Cherie, maybe there's just one sequel? Yeah. Okay. The multi-million-dollar More Sunshine Please live stream studios. Okay, next, number 5 on the list, The Endless Summer. I've heard of this movie, but I've never seen it. It is a documentary, apparently. It's, I'll just read. Documentarian and surfer Bruce Brown directs and narrates this magnificent documentary that is in many ways the definitive surfing movie, following Michael Heinsohn and Robert August as they travel around the world in search of the biggest and best waves. Brown's observant and frequently witty narration imbues the film with a sense of fun while still being educational. As Brown states in the film, quote, "Summer means many things to many different people," unquote. And while the focus may be on surfing, it also showcases a number of beautiful beaches, including ones in Hawaii, Australia, and South Africa, that will give you a serious sense of vacation envy. Even if you only have a passing interest in surfing, this film does an incredible job of showing why it is so popular, effectively conveying how much of a thrill comes from finding the most secluded surfing spots as well as riding the wave. With no voices in the film apart from the narration, the exceptional footage has to do most of the heavy lifting, and this is bolstered by the surf rock soundtrack provided by The Sandals. Okay, I've heard of that. I've seen that poster before, but I've never seen it. Sir Gary saw this one in theaters. I bet that was awesome on the big screen. Now they have GoPros and waterproof cameras where they can get amazing surf footage that way. But this was filmed, of course, in a time before all that. I haven't seen it, but I'm guessing all of the filming or most of it was done from the beach. I don't really know, or from a nearby boat. I don't really know. I'm interested though. I wonder where it is. I wonder where we can see this. I'm not sure. Wingnut. I don't know what that is. Wingnut. Yeah. Part 2. Surf Bum, welcome in. Speaking of The Endless Summer, number 4. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's 8 o'clock already. Do the Right Thing. I think I need to get off very soon because I think my wife's are using the internet. I don't want to take up the bandwidth. Do the Right Thing. Spike Lee. Let me just show the picture. I didn't realize it was so late. Here's number 4, Do the Right Thing. Number 3 on the list is Call Me By Your Name. I'm blasting through these. I haven't seen that one. Number 2, American Graffiti. That was George Lucas before Star Wars. And the number 1 summer movie, according to Looper.com, Jaws, of course, my favorite movie. I've mentioned that last week, or one of my favorite movies. So, again, the link to that list on looper.com is in the description below. Again, I'm pointing down. Anyway, here's what I understand. Mouse Talk is not going live this evening, so this gives you an extra long bathroom break in order to get ready for the Hitchhiking Bones, which they'll live stream at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. In the meantime, you can check out Christy's TikToks. You can check out my TikToks. You can click the notification bell for tomorrow's D&G Explorers live stream, in which I will be a guest. There it is. But that is it for this week. It's time to say goodnight, and I will see you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Gary and Catherine, for the super chats. And if you are in the chat and I missed you, I apologize, but thank you so much for being here. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.